talent requires accountability to steward that talent. If we are good stewards of financial resources, we are careful to plan how we will invest them. The same is true with talent. To be a good steward of talent, we plan how we will invest in our staff. Stewardship of talent requires us to provide performance feedback and management of that talent. Setting goals, providing clear direction, and measuring results are essential parts of building a strong culture. Employees who have clarity about their role, confidence in their ability to do their work, and the support of their supervisors are more engaged, and that helps strengthen a culture. When clarity of role is absent and feedback is infrequent, the culture suffers. Lots of organizations provide performance feedback programs and systems, but many fail to do so in a transparent way that tells employees the sought-after truth to improve performance and contribution. The kindest thing you can do for someone is tell the truth. This is especially true when providing feedback. Most every person has a shortage of truth-tellers willing to say what no one else will. I am not necessarily talking about the kind of truth-telling that says the tie does not match the shirt or acknowledging my bad hair day. I am talking about the kind of truth that says, I have made a decision that impacts your work, your role, your team, or your future, and I need to explain it to you. Truth-telling is what emotionally healthy adults do with one another. Workarounds are paternalistic and damage most any relationship. Mature truth-tellers have the other person's best interest at heart. The kindest thing you can do for someone is tell the truth. Here are some ideas to help communicate truth. Don't mince words or confuse the recipient of your feedback by a long introduction. The other person cannot hear what you are saying while wondering what you will say. Get to the point and give the feedback or state your decision. Pause and listen. Allow the person to digest your words, ask clarifying questions, and even respond with an opinion. Never assume you understand the motivation behind a person's behavior. When communicating your decisions, only give feedback about the behaviors themselves and tell the truth about the impact of those behaviors. Expect the best. Truth-telling provides critical information for someone else to make adjustments, change, or even support your decision. Many people do change as a result of thoughtful truth-telling. Be prepared for the worst. Telling the truth can end a relationship, but most of the time it will strengthen it. Always show respect. Don't editorialize the truth or belittle the recipient. Honestly communicate the observation or the decision you have made and thank the recipient for listening to you. Mia was a 10-year employee at a healthcare organization who struggled to understand why she was passed over again and again for a promotion. The truth was that Mia struggled to communicate a clear vision of her work and translate it into an actionable strategy. These are key leadership skills that Mia lacked. However, Mia's leader never gave her that feedback, nor did anyone else. Additionally, her leader did not give Mia the last 10%, which was that her peers felt she was too quick to take the credit for work that was executed as a team. Instead of providing her with this crucial feedback, her manager hired and promoted others over her as a workaround to her shortcomings in performance. Mia believed she was a top performer and had built solid relationships. She was confused by the disconnect between her perceptions of herself and the actions of her leader. Had Mia been led by a truth-teller earlier in her career, her trajectory may have been different, and the company would have benefited. Truth-telling is an investment we must make in relationships, whether personal or professional. It takes a lot of time and thought, and sometimes courage. However, there is probably not another investment of time that pays a greater dividend when done well. Most people desire